Alright, hello again everyone, and not too long ago I just got back from Fan Expo Boston, or it's essentially Comic-Con in Boston. So I figured I'd share the haul. I missed out on a new comic book day last week and this week. So I had a bit of a comic splurge, and I bought a bunch of the exclusive covers that they have out at the cons. A couple of them were Fan Expo exclusives. Well, I know at least one of them is. I'm not positive about the others, but I know that they're con exclusives, and I also bought some regular stuff as well. So without further ado, let's jump right in, and I will lead off with, okay, keeping with the theme of the week, after my package from NECA, the 1990 movie Turtles finally came in. I picked up Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 84. Let's see, let's focus here. There it goes. So that's number 84. Now, I don't believe this is new this week. It could be. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that there was a bit of a gap in between when the last one was released and this new one. So, anyway, I picked that one up. I picked up Darth Vader number 19. This is from the new Marvel Darth Vader line. I believe it's Volume 2. Yes, it is Volume 2. And we're not focusing. There it goes. I don't think it's this issue. I think it's the next one. Or maybe it's in 2 issues. They're starting a new story arc where it's essentially like building Darth Vader's castle, the history behind it and all that. But this cover, I love it. It's a nice play on the original Star Wars movie poster, I thought. So yeah, that's that. Love the cover. Should be interesting to get into that. Now the next one is a series that I've liked so far. It's only 3 issues in, but The Amazing Spider-Man Volume 5, number 3. So far, everything about this new story arc I've really liked. I mean, I've said it before, I'm going to say it again. The artwork I really like. It actually feels like a comic book. That's how I like my superhero comics to feel. So essentially what's going on here is where number 2 left off, and it should be pretty interesting to get into this. So Peter Parker is going back, essentially has to re-earn his college degree, since he really only got it because of that story arc, Superior Spider-Man, where Dr. Octopus was in Peter Parker's body and all that. And at the end of the last one, he's down there in the room, like, getting ready to do it, and this is Peter Parker and Spider-Man. Spider-Man walks into the room, and I don't know where it's going to go, so it'll be interesting to dive into that. Now, the last one for regular comics that I picked up was the new Fantastic Four series. This is a series that I bought a few of in the past. I never really got too invested in it, but it's been gone for what, like 3 or 4 years now, is it? I think it's 3. What was it, 2015? Or was it 2014? I can't remember anyway. So I figured I'd jump on the bandwagon. I'd, see where the story arc is going, all that, see if it's something that I want to invest in and put into the collection. And again, I'm gonna see if it'll focus. So yeah, there's the legacy number. Love that they're doing that. I've said it in my last few videos. I probably sound like a broken record, but I love that they're doing it. I also just realized that Dan Slott is on the crew. We're out of focus again. So yeah, I just realized Dan Slott is on the crew. He's seems to be keeping busy after he's left SpiderMan. So that's it for the regular stuff anyway. So I'll just kind of move these around to this side, I guess. And we'll get into the exclusives. This first one is the same exact issue as the last one, only it's a Fan Expo exclusive. It has it right on the cover. The Fantastic Four #1 Fan Expo exclusive cover. This is a play on, let's see, I did a little bit of research when I saw this. Can I get it right? It was either Fantastic Four number 3 or number 5. And this is essentially, I don't know, for lack of a better term, a remaster of the cover, I guess. I actually kind of like when they do these. I know the last volume of Deadpool, they had a few covers that were kind of like a play on other series and all that. Like they did a play on the Amazing Spider-Man where they introduced the Punisher and all that. But I like it when they do that, kind of like a nice little homage to it. I guess that's what I'm looking for. Not technically it's a remaster, but let's call it an homage. So the next two are the same exact issue as each other. I'm not positive which one of these was a Fan Expo exclusive. I thought that one of them was the Fan Expo exclusive. They might both just be con exclusives. I'm pretty sure this one is a con exclusive. It's the Amazing Spider-Man Volume 5 #1. The con exclusive cover. So yeah, me being a Amazing Spider-Man fan, had to pick it up. It's a nice looking cover as well, so there's that one. And another one of the same issue, different cover. And this is a cover I really liked. It's got a nice little classic vibe to it. Of course, it's got all the same villains that they stuck on the regular cover there. So yeah, it looks sharp. I believe this artist was one of the artists doing signings there. I could be wrong, but one of these covers, the artist was there. The Amazing Spider-Man covers is what I'm talking about. And doing signings. I didn't notice him at the booth. If he was there, I probably would have stopped to get that signed. But yeah, he wasn't, so I didn't get it signed. One other thing, these two covers here, there was one of the comic shops there who was selling, I believe he had that one priced at $100 and that one for $75. And if you go to the Fan Expo booth that has all the exclusives, I mean, you're paying $15-20. So I don't know if the guy just misread how much they were actually bringing to the shows. You know, it's 4 days. Today's the day that I went. It's Saturday. And it started Thursday, Friday, today, Saturday, and I believe tomorrow is the last day for it. So yeah, I don't know if the guy just misread how available they would be, but I mean they've obviously brought enough for 4 days. I don't know why you would be selling them when you're that close to the actual Fan Expo booth with the exclusives, but regardless, that's what he was selling them for on the side, or I don't know, what would it be, like second hand, I guess? Not really second hand, they're still new, but anyway, I'm rambling. I'm tired, so let's keep it moving. This is the con exclusive Venom #1. I believe this is volume 4. I've actually picked up the regular version of this cover when it came out a couple months ago. I still haven't really got fully invested in the series yet. I know that they've changed up the origin story of the symbiote a bit, so I'll have to look into that more and really see what's going on there. But that's that. This one is a con exclusive from, I believe, last year. Is when they put it out. But anyway, I'll bring it right in. I'm standing here staring at it like a jerk. Marvel Legacy #1. I'm a big fan of this cover because it's got like a classic feel to it. And of course you get a nice shot of the Avengers and some of the other characters. You know, you get Lady Thor, Miles Morales. I guess that's Falcon? I'm not exactly positive. I'm not a big Falcon fan, but it's a nice cover nonetheless. And now, the last one is Action Comics #1. The remaster. Action Comics, like Fantastic Four, isn't really a series that I was like actively collecting. I have a few of them. Of course, I went out and I got a few of the issues when they were running up to number 1000, because that's a big landmark. I mean, you get up to 1,000 issues. So yeah, I was never really gonna spend the money on an original copy of Action Comics #1. I mean, the money for it is crazy. I haven't seen any reprints, so this is essentially a reprint. It's an exclusive cover. I believe this artist was there doing signings. But yeah, so anyway, I'm rambling on. It's getting late, and I think I'm gonna start this upload and get to bed. So anyway, whatever time you guys are watching it, you know, as always, hope you're having a good day or night, and I hope the rest of your day or night goes just as well, and I'll catch you all later.